If you know you believe that you can make money in Forex, you believe, raise up your hand. Now, before you answer, I'm going to ask you three questions. And these questions are very important. They are in fact, they determine whether you succeed in this business or not. Who believes that you can make money trading Forex? Just raise your hand up if you believe. Okay. That's why she's doing crypto now. All right. Very good. You believe to the core that you can make money trading Forex. Okay. Okay, good. So we have three people here. They believe. Fortune. Okay, Fortune is here. Yeah. So you believe that you can make money trading Forex. Good. Goodness, do you believe? Okay, probably Goodness doesn't believe. And it's very okay. Okay, that's the first question. Now, the second question is, who believes that now you can drop your hands. You can drop your hands. I hope you can hear me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Samuel, Fortune, you can drop your hand. Good. Now, who believes that I'm not saying it's possible to make money now. You believe that you will become rich trading Forex. You know that you'll be rich trading Forex. Now, be very honest, please. Like, you know deep down that if I carry gun to your head and say, is it this Forex that you trade that will make you rich? Answer me yes or no. You know that this Forex make you money. That's okay. Fortune, Samuel. Okay, blessing and then Goodness. No. All right. I love that. I asked, sorry. What are your answers? Yes, no, no,
Okay,
no,
the
or
first
yes, yes.
one, yes, I believe I can make money through Forex.
Okay. Okay, that's
Then
very
the second one, um, let's see, I believe I can be rich through Forex, but like based on the kind of background maybe because of things I've watched before now, I can say maybe Forex is just going to be like a means for building capital for me.
So what's the difference between making money and building capital?
Let's say like for someone like me, I don't just want to focus maybe basically on Forex. Like I still want to build my career. And Forex will be like a means to build capital, then start and still be trading.
Okay. When I asked the question, I didn't say is Forex going to be your major this now. I'm saying, do you believe that you can become rich? You can make money through Forex. Do you understand? Do you
Yes,
believe?
sir.
Okay, see.
Yes, sir.
All right, no problem. That's good. Thank you very much. Everybody, you can put your hands down. Now, Elijah, you were not here. I asked two very important questions. The first question is, do you believe that you can make money? Like, it's possible to make money through Forex? Probably you say yes.
Yes,
Maybe
sir.
you've seen people. Okay, and then the second
Yes,
question
I
is,
have.
do you believe that you personally will make money through Forex?
Yes, I do. By God's
Mm.
grace, I will.
See, let me say something. Beliefs are very powerful, let me tell you. And the one thing about trading is that if you're not careful, you might actually get to a point where you may not believe that you'll make money for it. Yes. Because at that point, probably maybe you've tried everything you know you need to try. And probably many of you might have gotten to that point. You've tried everything you need to try. And you realize that it's like this for not gonna work. Who has ever got to that point where it felt like be like say I've gone rugged. But let me just put it like that. Thank God somebody is resonating with me. It just be like say this forest guy. Be like say I go fail. Oh. No, be very honest because I've actually got to that point too. In fact, I got to a point where I felt like it's like this forex is a scam, to be very honest. Although I've not gotten to where I want to be, but I I have an idea of what it means. So only blessing. Now wow. So nobody has gotten to the point where they felt like forex is scam. Well, sorry, I'm going to say something very offensive. If you've not gotten there, you'll definitely get there. Okay, Samuel rose up his hand. I promise you. Like, I'm not saying that you will give up or anything, but you will definitely get. How do I explain it now? I'm not saying you will get to the point where you will give up, but you will definitely get to the point where it will look like this forex guy. Is it really going to work? Am I even sure? Should I still continue? Can I not just go and learn another skill like maybe real estate or start a business or face my education or face my job or just remain the way I was before than to take the type of risks? I'm trying and I'm not even getting any result. What am I even still doing here? I hope I'm not wasting my life. I hope I'm not wasting my time. I promise you, these things definitely will happen. Now, I'm just saying this because in case you're in that spot or in case you get there are a few things I would like to say to you is that there is nothing you will do that is guaranteed. And Forex will look like this game where it feels like, this Forex, there's no guarantee. And most people that will see you trading Forex will tell you to get a real job or get something solid or do something more important than Forex. Because I'm sure, I don't think any of our parents here, well, I was surprised to hear one of my friends who was telling me that his mom was one encouraging him to trade Forex. Well, that's a good thing. And I think she trades Forex too. They're learning it together too. That's good. But rarely will you hear parents support this. I'm not saying I'm against parents, but most times your family members will not support you when it comes to this type of game. So you have to really understand that it's like that everywhere. Even if you say you want to start doing real estate or anything, your people will tell you that this thing you are doing it for too long. Go and do something else. It's always like that. So don't be too quick to run to that shiny thing. I'm saying this for some people here. Because you'll be looking at Forex now and say, okay, Forex, people say it's not working. No. Let me just do something else. Then you go and put your answer something. You discover that one too will take time. It will take time. See, if you are thinking that, I wish I would have been doing real estate now. Or I wish I would have opened ice cream business. Or I wish I would have been doing social media. I wish I would be doing all these things that you're just fantasizing about. Let me tell you, Forex too works. That's why I started with beliefs. What do you believe? Do you still believe in this game? If you don't, that's why I said beliefs are very powerful. If you just believe that, I don't think this Forex might work, it will affect your actions. What happens? You stop putting in effort. You start looking into something else. And when your attention is divided or diluted, you are not able to move fast. You begin to focus on things that are not supposed to be focused on. And then you are spreading yourself too thin and you're not effective anymore. Now, like I said before, many of you may also think that you believe that you will be rich in Forex, but probably deep down, you might not believe so. Now, I'm just saying it. I'm not saying many, but maybe you are lying us. But I want you to see how beliefs can be very powerful. Beliefs are different from your own will. You might will something, but your belief is saying something else. Someone like Elijah now, see, Elijah used to scare of snake. Elijah will say, God forbid, I used to kill snake. If I just bring snake, maybe I didn't tell him that I'm holding snake. I'll just show him maybe a toy or something. He will just jump. Because your beliefs have a way of coming out. You can't hide them. Just like, let's say you are saying you're a nice man, you're a nice husband, you're a good man. You're only good because things are good. When things turn the other way, your real you will come out. Because that's the subconscious, that's the inner you, that's the other parts of you that cannot be controlled by your will per se, but based on the information you've taken in. Do you understand? What you've absorbed, it forms your philosophy and your beliefs. So if you believe that you will succeed in this Forex business, and you believe first of all, you believe it's possible, and then secondly, you believe that you will definitely succeed, it will affect how you are taking this market. You wouldn't go and sit down and say, okay, I'm tired, I cannot just look at chat today. Let me just rest. Or you won't go and there are certain things you won't do. If you know that this is your ticket, this is your way out of, let me call it poverty, or lack, or dreams you don't have, or the time you are spending that you want to spend it somewhere else, or the lack of freedom. If you believe that this is the ticket out of it, what happens? You begin to treat it differently. You don't just look at it and say, I just try them. If it worked, thank God. If it doesn't work, my eye is still somewhere else. That's why I said your worst enemy is plan B. If you're having plan B, many of us may still be in school, you have career, you're just thinking. I'm not saying that you should not focus on your exams and pass your exams and leave school. But if you are thinking, okay, Forex, I'm just trying to. Now, it's very okay because even me, that's my goal. My goal is to generate wealth through Forex. And I love the game and I still plan to do Forex for a very long time. Doesn't mean I don't expect any of you here to only do Forex. No. As you begin to become very, very wealthy through Forex, you should begin to branch into other things, like things you love. Maybe start up a business, maybe start up a school, or maybe start a hedge fund where you treat for people, or maybe, I don't know, you may go into things you love. So I don't expect that you just say, okay, Forex is what you do. No, no, no. I don't think you should do that. Many of you might even go into real estate. Many of you might start up different things, maybe build different facilities, go outside the country, do many things. Many of you are going to do that. But I'm saying, if you are trying to say, okay, let me give attention to this one and then give more attention to Forex, you will just end up not being effective. So I'm saying why I brought this up is to kill that idea of maybe of having plan B and then going with one foot in and one foot out. Don't do that. Please, for the sake of your destiny, even if you are doing that, just go and do something else. Because in this life, to succeed, you need to be obsessed. I promise you. Now, it might sound very abnormal because for you to be exceptional, you have to actually do things that normal people don't do. I always say it. If everybody is doing something, you are doing it, then you are setting yourself for failure. So, what do I mean? You have to be obsessed with Forex because this is the focus. This is what you want to do for the meantime. What does that mean? All those things that you're not doing, start doing them now. Just backtesting, journaling, going to the chart, looking at it. There are many things many of you are not doing, and you know you're not doing them. There are many things that you know that these are the things that are stopping you from succeeding. You know. So it's just that you're giving it a blind eye. You're just saying, maybe it's time. You have time. Now, many of you have not read the book. You should go and read. This is the time to go and read that book. Go and learn. There are many podcasts on YouTube. You should go and listen to. How did these traders, what did they go through before they achieve? I'm sure Fortune does that a lot. I want to encourage you guys to do it. Now, don't listen to all of them because there's some nonsense too. Some people used to just say, they just tell you in 6 months I made this, and you'll be looking at, and after some time they just crash. You will hear of them again. I know many of them, but the real ones, when you see them talk, you know that this one has content. This one actually went through the problem, and that's how Elon Musk hires. If you want to hire you, we ask you what problem have you been able to solve? And most of the problems you are able to solve are problems that you've gone through yourself and you came out of it. If you don't come out of a problem, you'll be able to solve it. So when you begin to talk about the problem you solved and you arrive at a very good solution, it tells that you actually went through that problem and you solved it. That's how he hires. So that's just that. Now, if you look at people that talk, and you just know that this one doesn't know what he's talking about, you just skip. There are good people you can listen to. Like, I think words of wisdom is good. Yeah, I wouldn't give you 100%, but I'll say I like some of the content. 300 Knots too is very good. There's another one, I've forgotten the name. Listen to these things. Spend your Saturdays listening to how traders made it. And don't just limit yourself to, many of you will become hedge fund traders. I don't know if you know what hedge fund managers are. Go and browse up people like Paul Tudor James Jones. These are forex traders too that own that manage corporations. What they do, they trade huge amount of money for people. I don't know if you know what that means. So those are hedge fund traders. You might become one of them. So don't limit yourself to just, okay, I'll just make money quick and forget about every other thing. No, try and build. You can learn more about the market. Learn about what moved the market. Because many of you are just thinking too small. You don't know the kind of person you are. You don't even know. Many of you I'm sure you know, what is this guy now? I always forget their names when I'm talking. The owner of Citadel. Now, these are people that own private equities. Like, what they do is they buy businesses and then they sell them. Like, they improve the business. They're also traders too. They're like investors. These are big sharks in the ocean. So it just depends, though. I just let you know that there are levels to these things. And if you desire more, of course, think big. Don't think small. Although you start small, but don't think, although we're just starting small, just young people, we're just doing what we can, but doesn't mean we'll remain like this. And it's how much your mind can carry. That's how far you can go. What can you see? How do you rate yourself? Don't look too small. You can start small, but don't end small. It's just all I'm saying. All right. So now, beliefs, very, very powerful. So what do you believe? Anytime you believe, that I'm saying this so that we don't fall into that trap of thinking that, okay, I know that forex will work, and at the end of the day, you've now spent years and you've not achieved anything. What will happen is that you'll become very frustrated. I promise you, it's not be good for you. So as you are very young, use your time wisely. Look at the chart, learn all you can learn. Now, this will now lead me to the next question. Now, this is a question to ask everybody. There are actually 4, but because of time, I might just ask just 3. If you have more time, because I still want to end by 9 o'clock. See, I have so many things to say, and time has gone. And I don't want to make this meeting twice every month. I mean, every week. I don't know if many of us will be available. And me, myself, I'm also very, very busy. Working in the hospital, putting in, looking at the chart, organizing videos, doing all these things is not so very easy. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm very effective and not diluted. Okay, so if time goes on, I can create that space. So now, this third question is this. I know the things that are stopping me from making money in forex. Raise up your hand. I know what is stopping me from. What are the things limiting you from achieving the goals you want to achieve in forex? If you know, yeah, raise up your hand. Okay, good. Blessing. Now it's okay if you don't know what they are. I promise you. I'm just trying to identify something. Like you know that okay, this are the reasons why I'm actually not successful. You know. Okay, 2 people. Now, it's okay if you don't know. Okay, there are 3 now. It's very okay if you don't know. And I'm just asking it because it's just we are here. I don't think anybody's shy or maybe anybody's, I don't know. I don't think so. If you are, I understand. So you can drop your hands now. Now there's something that is called okay, let me start like this. Usually when you know your problem, you solved it halfway, and it's very true. Because I also believe that one of the ways God shows us mercy is by showing us our problem. When you know your problem, you solved it halfway. But if you don't know your problem, how do you solve it? Or what do you know you're solving? You don't know. Because there are things that you don't know that you don't know. That's very dangerous, actually. And that's why most times I will always advise, and I myself try to eradicate every level of ignorance I may have. There's some things that I don't know. I hope you understand what that means. Because you would think that you know all you're supposed to know. Now you don't know these things, but you know that okay, this thing I'm supposed to know this one. Like now, you know that okay, you have to know how to use a strategy, you're supposed to know how to backtest, supposed to know. But there are some things that you don't know that you don't know. Do you understand? And that area is now let me draw it out for you. The things that you know that you don't know is just like this. I don't know why it seems too big. But the things that you don't know is like this. As big as this. I can assure you that. So now, that's why, okay, what was happening? Knowing your problem solves it halfway. And some of the problems you have, you don't even know you have them. Meaning that for you to solve it is far, far, far from possible. All right. So that's why I asked the question, do you know the problem that are stopping you from achieving the goals in forex? If you do know them, that's very good. If you don't know them, then you need to get to know them. It is very important. And most of the time, how you get to know them. Now, this also affects every other areas in life. But because we're talking about forex, now everything I'm saying you can apply it in these are just general principles. That's why I said that if you succeed in forex, you succeed everywhere. Like success is, how do I put it? It's kind of generic. It's generic. So success in forex is just like forex is a vehicle and you are the driver. I was listening to a video I think this morning talking about how you succeed, and it says something very important. There are 2 things you need: the driver and then the car. So the car is the vehicle and the driver, and the most important thing is the driver. Who are you becoming? Which is very important. I spoke much about that last week, so I'm not going to talk about that today. I'm still talking about driver today, but I'm deviating towards, I'm more inclined towards a particular area. So now, what are the things holding you back? those things, start to deal with them. The ones you know, begin to deal with them. And when you are it is when you are now done with this, it becomes easier for you to identify this. So you start chopping them one after the other, bit by bit. But if you're not done with this and you are still struggling with this already will remain hidden from you. I hope we are following. Are we following? If you are following, please just say you are following.
I'm following, sir.
Beautiful.
Following.
Good. All right, so everybody's following. Now, that's why I'm trying to tell you that you don't just look at the charts, look at yourself and say, okay, this is my problems. I know, and I mentioned it because most of you know your problems, which is a very good thing. Don't think that is bad. It's good that you know your problems. What are you going to do? Start solving them. Number one, if it's because probably you don't really understand market movement that much. Now, there are many problems you may have. Maybe number one is, okay, I'm always entering the market when I'm supposed to enter the market, or I'm trading too much, or I don't know how to even practice what I should learn. Start identifying them and dealing with them one after the other. Let me tell you my own history. The first thing that I noticed about myself was that many of the examples that they bring forward, I was not able to see them before it happened. That was what drove me to the market. I did not have any strategy. I didn't have anything. I said, I need to find these things myself because it drove me crazy. I was like, why will he always bring? And I'll look for it. I don't see it. It was really a very huge challenge for me. So I went different pairs. What happened? I will look for every other block, every fair value gap. I started with those ones. Those are just the basics. And then from there, when I taught daily profile, I was looking at it. I'm identifying multiple weeks. Look for classic Tuesday, look for classic Wednesday, look for Thursday reversal, look for midweek reversal, look for what's the name of this one again? Friday, seek and destroy Friday. Look, there were many, I think they were up to 6. I had to look for all of them. Market maker, the same thing. I identify all the market maker I could find. Anytime I see it, I identify it, snap it, annotate it on my chart, look at it. How does it move? How does it work? Like that. Because I knew that was my problem. The next one was the strategy. So from there, I discovered, okay, I don't know how to, because I started watching IST 2022 mentorship. That was he gave an entry model and I didn't know how to use it. So what happened? I went to look for it in multiple trades. It was then and I realized that it does not work on its own. It's just an entry model. I need to combine it with something else that I see very well, which is what liquidity. I love looking on liquidity. When I say on liquidity, it's very easy for me to see. And it's not like I just look for liquidity or the other things I combine. And that's what I can't really just teach it to you. If I can teach you, God, I'll be so happy. Because inside my heart, if you open my heart, I just want to give you everything, but I can't. It's not possible. It's my experience, and you have to go and get it your own. You have to pay that price. So if I'm telling you that, okay, market is finding support here, it is taking the liquid, even strategy I will give you, you discover that it's not just strategy that makes it work. It's your own basic fundamental understanding of how market moves. Because market can run. Let me show you guys something very beautiful I saw, and I also fell into that trap those days because I always love. I'm kind of like a contrarian trader. Look at gold. I was looking at gold, but I didn't fall into the trap again. I saw it happen and I knew that okay, this was going to happen. That was on Thursday. Abi, was it Thursday? Yeah, I saw Thursday. See this high. This high was taken. Now once a high is taken, what happens? Is run on liquidity, right? What are you expecting? You're expecting price to run lower and keep running lower. So if you look at, I'm sure all of us can see it. This is the high. I drew a blue line, and this is where it is. So price at this moment is taking this high. So I'm expecting price to do what? Reverse what? Lower. Now, you can see how price actually retraced lower, but it won't last too long. Now this is a 1 hour time frame. Okay, you can actually take a trade and make a scalp. But I think I was looking at it at this point. I can't remember when, but I knew that price was not going to continue going lower because normally, if it was me before, I'll go down to a lower time frame, look for market shift, that market maker, that ICT model, which is 2022. I'm looking at the time. What's the time now? Time is almost 7 minutes to 9. So we're going to end at 9 o'clock. So we'll continue this meeting next week. But let me just finish this illustration. So I would go down to a lower time frame and expect price to do what? Run lower. But when I looked at price, I knew that price was not going to go lower and keep going lower. Do you understand? I knew that this was just a minor retracement. Probably I might have taken a trade lower to profit, but I left it because I had that experience. Oh no, sorry, this is what was happening. This had already printed. Market was printing here, and I saw you can see this candle here. Look at how it has this long wick. That's one thing about forward testing. Most of us we can see this long wick, right? Good. I'm sure we can see it. All right. This long wick, when this candle is printing, it will not look like this. So you will see like a full candle coming down. Imagine. That's one thing about forward testing and back. That's different between forward testing and back testing. When you look at this, you say, okay, market just found support in this favorable gap, this other block, and then rallied. No, that was not what was happening when it was printing. No. Price was actually fully going down. You can see how price formed 1, 2, 3. This is like a 3 candle pattern, taking a high. You will be thinking that price wants to go lower. You can see relatively equal lows here, very clean. You're looking at this clean, relatively equal lows. Okay, yes, price is forming the market maker sell model. Initial consolidation, maximum money reversal. Let's expect market to go lower to take it because look at gold now. It has been running since for a long time. Found support here, it's running higher. It has taken what? Buy side liquidity. Let's start selling. That was what I would think before. But I did not take the trade as price was coming lower. I knew price wanted to run higher. So time is almost off. So when it came lower, I was able to identify this fair value gap. I just knew that price was only retracing to give opportunities for buyers to do what? Buying. Why did I get that answer? Experience. Looking at price, I don't expect gold to start going lower because if you go higher to a low daily time frame, you can see price price will not retrace lower like this and then take this high small. They start going low. No. It will really take it and sweep other orders that might be here. Maybe some orders will be here. Maybe stop loss of high income or high worth traders. Price want to sweep all these orders here. It will just go higher and then start coming. No. It will break it and break it fully. Price not see how price retrace. This is a daily time frame, guys. Into this fair value gap, and then to just rally up and then start coming down. No, it won't. And even if it will retrace small, I don't want to be in that type of trade. I want to be in the trade where there is high momentum, high volume, high probability. I've learned all this from what? Experience. So going back to what I was saying, the things that you know that are holding you back, start to deal with them. Start to work on them. Start to see how you can be able to get better. When you get better, you move to the next. So you discover that you're the one actually holding yourself back, not the market, not anything. It's you. You are the problem, you are the solution, and you will be the one responsible for whatever results you will get. All right, so I'm so glad that I was able to. I think the last question was, let me see if I can talk about it. We have how many minutes left? Okay, anyway, so that we don't now slide into the next hours, I will end here. In the absence of no question, I wish you all good luck tomorrow. So let's watch the market together and see what happens. And a wonderful good night. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
All right, good night, Fortune.